Hey Boom Bros! You already know who it is. This is my updated Blaze of Glory mod guide. First, a guide on how to install my extended stock. Loosen the screws on the back and match the holes to the corresponding pegs, and then screw back together. And there you have it. Next, for the rest of the mod, you want to take out all the screws from the shell and then take the internals out of the shell. Place everything in a cup so that you do not lose any of the pieces. All the shell screws are the same size, so you don't have to worry about which place each screw goes. Then get a large pot of water to boiling and slowly pour water over half of the shell while you twist and pull toward you that half of the shell to get it loose. It shouldn't take very long if you do it right, only about 30 seconds or less to get the shell loose, as shown here. Try to get the water into the cracks so that it reaches the glue better. And now you have the front ring loosened without damaging the shell. Next, I like to reinforce these three areas because they are quite bendable, and the top area is likely to break. First, I lightly sand the areas I'm reinforcing, and then I use my baking soda and super glue technique that I've shown in my extended far shot handle video previously. I use this technique on the front and back of the top protrusion, but only on the fronts of the other two spots. After the glue is cured for about an hour, the spots are much more rigid and less likely to bend and break. You should also super glue down the plunger padding so it stays secure. Hold the plunger padding down for a few minutes after gluing and allow the glue to cure for 1 full day. Then hot glue down the clip lock so that it's always pushed down. Punch the pin out that connects the priming bar to the plunger rod with a hammer and a punch. Then cut a piece of C882 to the same size as the stock spring, removing the flat end. Place Teflon tape on your plunger rod to improve the seal. Then relube everything and place your plunger rod and spring back into the plunger tube and place the cap of your plunger tube back on. This will make putting the pin back into your priming rod and priming bar much easier. For this mod, I like to use this spring for the catch spring, along with the stock spring or the Home Depot spring as shown, but cut down to the length of the stock spring. Then after all those steps, put everything back together, and I like to lube where the pump grip is so that the paint doesn't scuff, and it also keeps those little rollers in place so they won't pop out again. By the way, everyone, I have this new color, Army Green, available for the extended stock of the Blaze of Glory. Thanks again for watching, and make sure to support my Etsy store in the link down below.